Well, we've been really, really pushing this team to just mature. Really, like I've been hard on them in terms of just telling them to grow up, and you got to understand what it's going to take to win big time ball games and ACC ball games, and it takes a lot more focus than we've been playing with, and a lot more toughness than we've been playing with. So, to see this team emerge and to see the energy level that we played with tonight was amazing. I mean, a lot of complicated defenses, a lot of changes on the fly. It was high level, and they were communicating them to each other. So, they wanted this game. We were very prepared to be a better team, but to come out with a win, I knew this game would make us a better team regardless, but to come out with a win because we finished finally, that's a big step for this particular team. I'm really proud of them.
Beating a 7-0 Missouri team, what does that mean going forward?
Well, we beat them in some ways where we were strategic, and I haven't, let's just say, been able to coach very strategically because everybody was still so worried about themselves and their own role in a very unselfish way. It's just we can't figure out what we are yet. And so to be able to say, okay, well, we are who we are now. This is what we have to do to pick on Missouri a little bit here and there. And we wanted to get their two best players in foul trouble, number 1 and number 13, and we did, and it totally changed the course of the game. And then Morgan and I mean, we were just, that was an amazing performance, probably just one of the best shooters I've ever seen, and we were doing everything we could, and she still got 9 threes on us. Just a beautiful performance. So they played well. Missouri played well. Miami played well. I thought it was a great basketball game, and someone was going to win, but both teams got a heck of a lot better.
I know it seems like we've been talking about it for 2 or 3 games now, but Caprice, once again, this time she didn't have the great start, maybe.
Yeah.
And then really explode.
Well, we had to sit her down, with 2 fouls, and Precy and I, we haven't had a lot of game minutes together, so she's begging me. She said, you got to trust me, coach. You got to trust me. And I do trust her. But, the game was being called very tightly. And Missouri's very strong and very good with the ball. And they draw a lot of fouls. And so it wasn't that I don't trust Caprice. It's just that she's too important for me to learn that lesson in that big of a game. So we'll work through that. But a point a minute, I guess she scored 23 points in 24 minutes. I ought to play her more.
Thanks, good.
Yep.